Hi, my name is Bethany and I play with the Chione Quintet, a woodwind quintet based in the Twin Cities. The Woodwind Quintet includes the flute, oboe, clarinet, horn, and bassoon. We have been a group since 2017. We love performing for audiences of all ages, sharing great music by lesser performed composers, especially women composers and composers of color, and providing music educational opportunities for a variety of communities. We've performed all over the state of Minnesota and in a couple of bordering states. We are currently working as Minnesota Public Radio class notes artists and collaborating with the Arrowhead Public Library System to develop online educational programming for students so that they will be able to have arts access no matter what happens with online versus in-person instruction. We have a fun piece of music to share with you, but first we'd like to introduce you to our instruments. I play the flute. Here's what it sounds like. You make sound on the flute by blowing air across this hole. Some of the air goes inside the instrument and some goes across the top, and it makes the instrument vibrate to make sound. You can change the pitch or how high or low the sound is in two ways. One of them is by pressing down the keys of the instrument. The more keys you close, the longer the pipe gets and the lower the sound goes. The other way you can change the pitch is by changing how your lips channel the air into the instrument. This time I'll hold my fingers still and get a lot of different notes just by changing my lips. So that's the flute. Now let's meet the other instruments of the Woodwind Quintet.
Hi, my name is Susan, and I am the oboist with the Chione Quintet. I play the oboe, O-B-O-E. Can you say oboe? Fantastic! So the exciting thing about this instrument is this tiny double reed at the top. Let me ask you a question. Do you think I can play the oboe without my reed? Should I give it a try? All right. Nothing comes out. Should we see what this sounds like? That's pretty silly, isn't it? Let's see what happens when I put the reed inside the oboe. And that's the oboe.
Hello, my name is Whaley and I play the clarinet. The clarinet is part of the woodwind instrument family, but unlike the oboes and bassoons, the clarinet has something called a single reed. Now, I can't make any fun sounds on my single reed like the oboes and bassoonists can on their double reeds. See? No sound. So the way I actually have to make sound is I attach my single reed to the mouthpiece here with something called a ligature. And when I blow air through the instrument, the reed vibrates against the mouthpiece to create sound, kind of like this. Now, I can create different sounds and different notes by covering different tone holes on my instrument. So when I combine different fingerings, I can play a tune kind of like this. And that is the clarinet.
Hello everyone, my name is Allison and I play this instrument right here. It's called the French horn. Now, what do you think this instrument is made out of? That's right, it's made out of metal. It is a brass instrument. It's part of the brass family. And the way that I make sound is, how do you think? How do you think I make vibration? I buzz my lips like this. Can you try that? Oh, good job. And then I have this thing right here. This is called a mouthpiece, this little cone-shaped thing. And I can buzz just into here, and it sounds like this. It's kind of a silly sound. But if I put my mouthpiece into my horn, my air, it goes around and around and around through all these tubes and comes out this end, which is called the bell, because it kind of looks like a bell. And it sounds like this. And that is the French horn.
Hi, my name is Allie and I play the bassoon. As you can see, the bassoon is the largest instrument in the Woodwind Quintet, and that means that I'm usually the one who plays the lowest notes in our group. Like the oboe, the bassoon is a member of the double reed family. That means that, like Susan, I'm also playing on a double reed. A double reed is two pieces of cane tied tightly together, and it forms a sort of mouthpiece. The way I make sound on the bassoon is I blow through my double reed and the two pieces of cane vibrate against each other. When I play just the reed, it sounds like this. And then, when I put my reed on the bassoon, then I'm able to play some of my low sounds. And that sounds like this. And that's the bassoon.
Now we have some music to share with you. Last year, we really enjoyed getting to work together with Michael Majorana, a local composer in the Twin Cities. He wrote us a lovely piece called Pillars of Air and Light, and we'd like to share the first movement of it with you. This video is from our performance at Schubert Club's Courtroom Concert Series in February 2020. We'll let Michael tell you about the piece.
Hi, I'm Michael. Each of the 5 movements of Pillars in Air and Light are inspired by different paintings of trees by Dutch artist Jacoba van Heemskerk. The movement Chione's going to play is called Forest 1, and in that painting there's a lot of interlocking lines and geometric patterns showing a kind of fragmented forest. It's a calm-looking scene, but there's a lot of energy in it, and it feels kind of fluid and constrained at the same time. I tried to carry over those ideas into the music so you can hear repeating almost rigid lines and constant shifting motion. But it's all relatively peaceful and calm despite that, kind of like the combined motion and peacefulness of taking a brisk hike through the woods.
Thank you so much for watching our video, and thank you to Michael for writing us this beautiful piece of music. We are so excited to share more upcoming digital content with you in the coming months, so please stay tuned.